Hey everyone, this is Tony from XLA.com, and today we're giving you guys the exclusive of Walkera's newest helicopter with the auto stabilization unit built in into the electronics. It comes ready to fly with everything you need inside this box. It comes with the simple 4-channel transmitter. It's the 2402 transmitter, as you can see here, and as some of you guys already noticed, this is the transmitter with the backlit, and it's fully programmable, so that's very neat. It comes with the charger. It's a wall charger, it's the AC adapter, except this is the sample that we just got in, so it's not available yet. And ours included the overseas adapter, but the production unit for the US should include a US adapter, so you guys don't have to worry about that. It also comes with a balanced charger, and it comes with a 2-cell 7.4 volt lithium polymer battery pack, and it's 1,000 milliamps, and it should provide about 7 to 10 minutes of flight time. And that's plenty of flight time for you guys learning, and this is a small battery, so lots of flight time. It comes with a plastic screwdriver that's a flat tip, so you guys can adjust the mixing board and on the mixing boards. It comes with extra tail gears, a small little Allen wrench, which is very neat because some of these small parts have a very small grub screw, so it comes with this special Allen wrench to use. And it also comes with extra main blades, so if you guys happen to crash on your first flight, you have extra blades to get started again. So let's put all of these accessories on the side. Let's talk more about the helicopter. Alright, first off, some of you guys are wondering, what's the difference between this Walkera 180Z and the Walkera 180D? Well, I'm going to show you since I don't have the Walkera 180D with me, I'm going to use my iPad and show you guys the differences between the 180Z and the 180D. So let's get this thing started. Alrighty, as you guys here, this is the previous version of the Walkera CB180D. And as you can see here, it included the 3-bladed prop. Let me zoom in over here. This was the original design of the tail blades. Walkera had this 3-bladed prop, press fitted onto the tail shaft, and a lot of customers were complaining that this tail blades over here was harder to replace in a crash because it was press fit onto the tail shaft. So Walkera listened to the customers and they redesigned this whole new tail setup over here. And now this tail setup is just like the bigger helicopters. Full control with the servo right here, so you have full tail authority, just like the bigger RC helicopters, and it should provide a lot of tail authority. But I haven't flown it yet, so I have no idea how the tail actually works. And next up, let me zoom out, going over here. And also, the previous version of the Walkera 180D had a separate tail motor that powered the tail blades. Well, this one uses a real torque tube system, and there is no separate tail motor anymore because this is the torque tube system, and the tail blades is powered by the main motor, so that's very neat. So you have so you only have one motor instead of two, and you should get a little bit more flight time too. And next up, the 180Z over here features a full brushless motor, and Walkera got rid of the brush motor because it's more efficient with the brushless motor. And also, what makes this Walkera 180Z different between the 180D is that the 180Z included, well, not included, but it has a separate auto stabilization technology built into the electronics. And put this iPad aside, and this is a new head setup, very stable. It's supposed to fly just like a coaxial helicopter, so you don't have the two separate blades, one on top and one on bottom. So this looks very scale-like. And I'm gonna take off the canopy and show you guys what this new technology is that Walkera came out. And here you go. This is the auto stabilization unit that Walkera designed. This is built-in gyros for the swash plate. So now, when you fly, you can either turn on this gyro on or off, this unit right here, and that will make this helicopter a lot more stable. And doesn't mean that this helicopter isn't stable. It's already stable, but if you're flying outside in the breeze, this unit right here helps keep this helicopter a lot more stable, which I'm going to show you guys in a little bit in a short demonstration. But first, I'm just plugging the batteries and show you guys how this new technology works with that Walkera design. I'm going to turn on the remote, plug in the batteries real quick, wait for it to bind. Alright, servos are bind, everything works. Wait for the ESC a little bit. Oh, there he goes. And first off, if you guys are wondering how this swash plate works, well, right now, this is the whole unit right here, and I have the auto stabilization unit turned on. And as you guys can see, when I took the helicopter forward, the swash plate moves. so it helps the helicopter be more stable. So it's like a, one of those fancy, expensive auto stabilizers that you guys can purchase separately for the bigger helicopters, except this is all included into one small little unit, which is very neat for the cyclists too. As you can see, when you're flying, this wash plate, you can zoom in right over here, it moves. This is why, or this is what makes this helicopter so special than the 180D. And you can also turn it off and put the switch over here. I'm gonna turn it off, and now it's like a regular helicopter with the stabilizers off. See, no more of that stabilizer. So later on in the video, I'm gonna show you guys the difference between the, with the unit on and off, to show you guys the difference of how it flies. And you have full control of the tail, and as you can see here, just like the bigger helicopters, full tail control, left and right. So it's no longer like a fixed pitch tail design, which is awesome with this helicopter. And over here, let me unplug this to be safe, so nothing comes spooling on. Alrighty, and here is the whole torque tube setup. As you can see, the tail gears go all the way from a small tube all the way to here, and you can see that the gear that goes down to the main gear. It's kind of hard to see because the camera, it's hard to zoom in, but it goes down all the way to the main gear, and the main gear is over here, and it's powered by this small little brushless motor, which is very neat. And it's like a fixed pitch design, full tail control, and also what's different about this helicopter is that, oh, here we go. This tail servo back here is a digital tail servo, and according to the specs, it's about 0.08 seconds, so that's pretty quick at 4.8 volts. And has a separate brushless ESC that powers this brushless motor. And enough talking up this helicopter, so let's bring it outside and give you guys a short demonstration of how this helicopter handles. Alrighty guys, we're outside with our Walkera 180Z. So let's give it a shot and see how this thing flies with the auto stabilization. It is a little breezy today, so let's see how this thing handles the wind. Cover is really stable, so I'm going to give you guys a little quick demonstration. I'm going to just take off the stick. And that's what's great about this new design, of this new head design. It makes this helicopter fly really stable. And with the addition, with the built-in stable, like the auto's gyro on there, it makes this helicopter even more stable in this wind. See how stable this is? I'm flying right here next to the water fountain. It's very stable. Alrighty guys, I have the built-in gyros for the cyclics turned off, so I'm gonna bring it out here just to show you guys how differently this thing flies. Alright, you guys probably can't see it, but to me, flying it is a little bit more unstable with the wind, with the auto stabilization's off. It's a little bit more, you can see it kind of bobbles more. Still flies very stable with the, I'm moving the sticks right now, and as you can see, still very stable. It has an auto sensor by itself, which is very nice. That's what's great about these helicopters. Very good for beginners. Alrighty guys, you just saw the little flight demonstration of this new Walkera CB180Z. And this thing flies really nice, guys. You know, just like the previous one, it's really stable with this new head technology. And with the auto stabilized unit turned on, it's even more stable when you're flying outside in the breeze. And as you guys can see in some parts of the video, with it on, there was none of that, bobbing effect You know, it's like I can go and when the breeze pushes it, no problem, very nice and stable. And when I turn the unit off, you guys can see like a slight bobbling effect when I do like, you know, some fast cyclic moves right here, the stir in the sticks. It kind of like I go, it kind of bobbles and then it stabilizes. But you know, it's very stable. That's what this whole head design is to be, very stable for beginners. And with this stabilized unit, is even more stable. So that's perfect for beginners out there who's flying outside in the breeze when the wind can actually affect the flight performance of these small little helicopters. And just a tip for you guys, when you're flying outside, you would probably want to increase the swash movement, which you guys can probably do over here. Turn these blades back a little bit. And this is the pot right here. This extent right here pot is to adjust the cyclic, the swash movement. As you can see here, when I turn it counterclockwise, it decreases the swash movement. When I turn it clockwise, it increases the swash movement. As you can see, decrease, now it increase. Decrease, increase. For beginners, I might recommend you guys to just, you know, turn it back halfway so you guys will not have too much swash movement and not too little. And you guys can also play around with it until you find the perfect setting for you guys. And over here, these 3 bottom adjustments over here is for the built-in auto stabilize unit. The rudder over here is the tail gain, you know, how much you want your tail to control. You can turn it, you can increase it or decrease it depending on your flying style and how you want your tail to lock in. You can turn it up to have a more locked in feel, and you can also turn it off to have a less locked in feel. So when you're flying around doing, you know, circus flying circles, it makes the helicopter fly more scale-like. And these 2 adjustments over here, the aileron and the elevator, these 2 over here is to adjust the swash. This is the gain for the swash gyros. With the unit turned on, you can, when you turn the swash over here, the little pots, you turn it clockwise, that will increase the gain. And if you turn it counterclockwise, that will decrease the gain. And that will make it, the swash plate less sensitive if you decrease it. And you guys will turn it up. For the video, I cranked up all of the gain for both the aileron and the elevator on max gain, so that way it's very stable. And I just wanted to show you guys how stable it was in the video, so I cranked it all the way up and I showed you guys how stable it was. And that's what's neat about this helicopter, you know. I don't believe anybody else has this technology yet for these small little micro helicopters, and they have the bigger ones out there, you know, the auto stabilized units out there, but they're like over like $400 for those new ones. This is a simple unit, perfect for beginners that Walkera incorporated with this new design. So that's pretty much it of the exclusive first look of the Walkera CB180Z. So thanks for watching, guys, and in the following video we're going to show you guys or do a little quick demonstration of the Walkera F450 with the same auto stabilized unit built into this little 450 size helicopter. And as you guys noticed, there's no tail gyro because it is all built into this one little unit right here. So you guys have to stay tuned for this following flight review of this F450. So thanks for watching, guys.